So a lot going on in Baltimore. Our guys are in Baltimore. Jack and Rodney there.
Those guys.
They got the band there. They got the cheerleaders. The Raven is there. It's a party, guys.
It's a party. They got the marching band. That's the thing about Baltimore. Rodney, I'm impressed they can even put together a highlight of that game. There wasn't 5 seconds of pretty football tonight. Lamar Jackson, he throws 3 interceptions in the second quarter alone. What was most impressive, though, about his bounce back in the second half?
Well, he never changed the way he played.
Yeah.
He never changed his demeanor. His attitude never changed. He came out and he stayed aggressive, continued to throw the ball down the field. And that's why his teammates believe in him, his coaches believe in him, and he believes in himself. He never changed the way he played. He just kept chucking the ball down the field.
And Myles Garrett, he was showing off his athleticism. You probably see it on this tape right here as he's trying to chase down Lamar Jackson all game long. That was the play he even gave it up to him. Gave him a little high five right after it. Myles Garrett was showing off tonight.
You know what? It's nothing but respect. And you see the frustration from Jadeveon Clowney. 2 different totally reactions. But at the end of the day, man, Cleveland played their heart out.
What'd you see from the other first overall pick in Jadeveon Clowney? Because there was a few moments in this game where frustration just boiled over the top for him and it cost him.
Yeah, he's working his butt off out there on that football field trying to get the quarterback. And, of course, Lamar, he's like Michael Vick. He's scrambling all over the place. And if you see Jadeveon Clowney, he's one of the most athletic defensive ends in the National Football League. And here he is working. He gets close to Lamar. He gets frustrated. He hits him. That draws a 15-yard penalty, and it really changed the course of the game.
And, Rod, Kareem Hunt was coming back tonight. That was the big story coming into this game. What'd you think of Coach Stefanski's offensive game plan with Hunt coming back and a beat-up Baker Mayfield?
If I have Kareem Hunt and if I have Nick Chubb, I'm going to run the ball 30 times, at least 30 times. And another disappointing part was they weren't even on the field together a lot. And if you have Kareem Hunt, you can line him out as a wide receiver and isolate him against a cornerback, a safety, a linebacker. But at the end of the day, I got those 2 studs, 2 Pro Bowl running backs, and I only rushed the ball for 15 times? Are you kidding me, Kevin Stefanski? What are you thinking? Just what do you think? I don't get it.
Wink Martindale, we thought he would bring the heat, maybe even on early downs. Well, when you look at this Ravens defensive game plan, and Wink Martindale is a bit of a wizard. He does some creative things. What'd you see from him as he attacked this Browns offense?
Early on, they played a lot of 8-man box, a lot of zone, and then on 3rd down, they showed the pressure look, the 6 and 7-man pressure look, brought safeties, brought corners, just brought different people, and ultimately end up confusing the quarterback.
Let's get Chris Sims back in the conversation here. What did you see from the Ravens' run defense, Chris?
Well, the Ravens' run defense, loading the box, you know, I'm like Rodney. I'm a little disappointed in the fact that we didn't see Cleveland try to stay a little more steadfast with the run. But all in all, I think the Baltimore Ravens defense kind of, you know, called the bluff of Kevin Stefanski and company. First off, they weren't blocking Baltimore very good up front. And then secondly, I think they were outnumbering the Cleveland Browns blockers in the run games more than not. But this is a Cleveland Browns offensive line that's extremely talented. You got 2 good running backs. And yes, they were pushed around by a bigger, physical, hungrier Baltimore Ravens defense tonight. I think that was a little bit disappointing to me because, again, it goes back to the old question. I know Rodney and I have had this conversation a little bit with Cleveland. When they can't run the ball, you know, their pass game struggles standing alone by itself, and it takes away their play-action pass and their boot games. And that's what was disappointing about the Cleveland offense tonight.
Chris, you got to tell me, Chris, I'm so disappointed. If I got 2 Pro Bowl running backs, how does Kevin Stefanski only 15 times he rushed those guys, and then they weren't even in a game at the same time, which really makes him dangerous.
I'm with you. I'd like to see, like, Cleveland Browns watch some, like, Kyle Shanahan, San Francisco 49ers film and just have more diversity in the run game. Speed sweeps, reverses, Chubb going this way, Kareem Hunt going that way, toss cracks. To me, they give up on it a little too easily, and I think that's what bothers you, Rodney, and it bothers me as well.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.